Hi. This is the podcast. Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah!
Celebration.
So,
alright, this is the first official episode.
So, yeah.
Welcome to the podcast. Welcome to the
wait.
BotCast. I'm your host, Micah. This is my other host, not co-host, because there is no such thing as co-host. We all did this together. These are my other hosts, Tech Nate.
Coolio.
Nice.
And Blank Slate. Hi,
Hello,
Blank
guys.
Slate.
Welcome to the podcast.
Blank Slate Epic.
So
Blank
since
Slate
we're
Epic.
all equal, I will announce
Why?
what we're
Okay,
doing.
we should probably explain why it's
equal.
We should explain the BotCast. So we called it the BotCast because back in July, when Nate was like, I'm gonna make myself a rap about me using
Okay, I think
Viewbots.
everybody knows what VBots is, Micah. You don't have to explain
Just watch
it.
the video in the description.
But yeah, welcome to the podcast. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I was just like to
I'm
them,
excited.
yo, you wanna do a podcast?
And now we're
And I
like,
was
and then
like,
I said,
yep.
and then I said no, and then Micah tied up my dog and tried to threaten to kill me, and then I said okay. Today we're going to be answering questions from my Discord because everyone on my Discord's hilarious and funny.
You're
So
also the only one person with an
we
active
have
Discord. I don't
questions.
have one, and Matt's died.
we have questions, and so Micah has them.
Yes.
Alright, Micah, read away, sir.
All right. So.
Yeah,
Corona. The first question for tonight is, what are your opinions on Alex Jones?
Oh, oof. Alex Jones
Matt,
is
you
a really
first.
funny.
You first, Matt. You first, Matt.
Aw.
I am going to offend literally every single person watching this video. I actually genuinely don't know who this person is. I'm dead serious.
Same, honestly.
How do you
don't
guys
I have
not know
no idea who Alex Jones is. I'm
You're like
dead
my
serious.
mom. You're just okay. Since no one knows who it is,
I'm
I
sorry,
get to go
I'm
first.
uncultured.
I get to go first because I know who Alex Jones is. Alex Jones, in case anyone doesn't know, is a conspiracy theorist who has some pretty epic theories that we can't talk about due to restrictions. Anyway.
For legal reasons, that's a
He
joke.
is a conspiracy theorist who has some heinous theories, and he's pretty funny. You've probably seen memes of him. You know,
No, I actually haven't.
The
If
one
I
where
did,
he.
they all died.
Yeah,
the
that's
one-
why
okay,
I don't know about
Okay,
him.
so and he makes conspiracy theories, and they're funny, and he yells like me, so he is good. And Alex Jones funny. I don't watch him personally, but InfoWars, man, his show is called InfoWars.
Well, here's my on-the-spot opinion of him. He's probably right. We're all idiots. This world is too complicated for us simpletons to understand. We should trust the conspiracy theorists.
Actually,
Preach.
Micah,
Preach.
I don't think you actually want to take the side of Alex Jones.
Oh, is he
Well-
alt-right?
Honestly, what you stand for and what he stands for is two polar opposites. So honestly,
I stand for family-friendly, all
That's
ages
okay.
content
Yeah,
on
maybe.
YouTube. Now
yeah,
watch me
okay.
play Minecraft.
Okay, so maybe you
Nice.
don't want to side with Alex Jones. Just FYI.
Alright, next
If-
question!
All right, next question. Go.
All right, next question. I don't.
Oh wait,
like
you
your
forgot to
server
add, you
people.
forgot to say who asked
Oh,
that
right, we
question.
forgot. Oh, yes, episode 1, first error. Ironic. Okay, so the person who actually asked that question was Spartarticus. What are your opinions on Big Chungus?
Okay, so my opinion on Big Chungus is that it's big. Boom. Nate, you're up.
My opinion. No, actually, my opinion on Big Chungus.
Wow.
I mean, actually, that's a fact. Never mind. Oh well.
Nate, my opinion on Big Chungus is that my friends quoted him endlessly back in March, and now I'm really sick of Big Chungus, even though the meme died when they were quoting it endlessly. They would just say, Big Chungus. One person named their chicken in Stardew Valley after Big Chungus. That just became a joke in that group. So, like, I'm sick of Big Chungus. Although I wish I caught Big Chungus limited edition on PS4 Pro before it went off the shelves.
So
That was a
basically,
dumb joke. I should not have
F in
made
the
that.
chat. F in the chat.
the little history lesson: Big Chungus was around during World War II. You're welcome.
Wait, really?
I
Yeah.
knew that. All right, next question. This one's from Banana Joe. What are your opinions on TikTok?
Okay, so this
my-
this one is not an opinion. Well, it sort of is an opinion. So this
fact.
one's not
Fact,
completely...
TikTok bad.
Well, okay, so yes, TikTok is bad.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying and really dumb. But there's been speculations about where TikTok is used by the Chinese government.
Okay, Matt. Yeah, listen, buddy. We can get into conspiracy theories. We have time.
But yeah, that's my opinion. It's just don't use it.
Yeah,
Like,
don't use it.
why?
It's really bad. Like it'll spy on you. Probably spies on you, like most softwares.
Yeah, most definitely.
B, why would you ever want to use TikTok? Do you see the stuff on there? There's like this weird stuff where they dress up as Holocaust victims. That's not very poggers. That's very sad and rude. And honestly, TikTok should be banned. Please ban TikTok. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, there actually have been countries that ban TikTok.
Yeah, please.
All right, my opinion on TikTok, it's a cesspool of garbage. What's your point of wasting hours on there just looking at people act like complete fools and dance like they've been taking dance lessons for years, when in actuality they just watched someone else do it and mirrored their moves?
So, Micah.
Also,
Micah,
Charlie D'Amelio did not deserve it. I don't know what she's doing, but she's just kind of vibing, and the whole internet is like, "Oh, I love you, bitch, Charlie D'Amelio. You are my favorite TikToker. You are so wholesome and nice, and I'm probably character assassinating her. I should stop."
Hey, Micah, I don't know who that person is, A. And B, all right, you
don't know who Charlie D'Amelio
okay,
is?
before we go,
Whoa.
Her sister was the star of TikTok Hospital.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so anyway, before we get too back into that, I have a sub-question that has to do with this topic. Have you ever seen somebody doing TikTok in the real world?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, I had a couple girls in a creative writing class a couple years ago who were like, "You see, TikTok, once you download it, you just can't stop using it." And they're talking like that ad for free Wi-Fi anywhere you go.
Free
Oh, guys,
Wi-Fi
by the
anywhere
way,
you go. No, but you
little
know
bit
what?
Wi-Fi anywhere you go.
A little bit of a fun fact. My English teacher has TikTok.
What? Wait, oh, yeah,
Well, they
she
yeah.
does.
Twitch, so I mean that's fair.
We can't, obviously we can't
does.
mention who she is
we can't
because of
mention who
privacy
she. You know
reasons,
who you
but,
are. You know who you are.
But
She
you know
does
who
have
you are,
TikTok.
English teacher.
Yeah, so I remember that, and I know some people in the school have that, and some of the people who answered the questions may have this.
Yeah,
Yes, the
they're-
person who asked the question wants you to do a TikTok live stream. So.
Yeah, I know, so I kind of not
When
excited
my
for
You
that.
Laugh You Lose was so unfunny that no one laughed at it, she was
So-
just like, "What? Do a TikTok live stream. My TikToks are so much funnier."
That's not true. I bet you $1 million
Funnier isn't a
they're
word.
not.
Fun fact.
So wait, before we go, I tell my story of who. So one time, I was eating dinner in a public restaurant, and these two girls come up to us, my family, and is like, "Hey, do we have permission to film a TikTok around you?" Being polite, obviously, but I was like, "Wait, what?" And so they're doing it behind.
I'm gonna be famous.
No, they're doing it near our table, so I guess they had to ask permission from their family or something.
Probably
But-
because their parents were like,
Yeah.
"You have to ask the permission of them if you want to embarrass yourself on the
Yeah.
internet."
Yeah, so honestly,
Nice.
TikTok, so what we can take away, TikTok bad. Go subscribe to Technique.
Fine, good.
But
Nice.
wait, Vine.
All right,
What?
what's the next
Vine is
question,
infinitely
Micah?
Hey,
superior
go, just go,
compared to-
Micah. No, off topic.
Okay, fine. Next question. What are your opinions? This is by Spartacus, mind you, same guy from last time. What are your opinions on people asking more than one question? We don't care. The server's small. We need many questions.
So my
That's
opinion on
words
people
on it.
asking more than one question is depends on the context. So in this context, it's fine. But if it was like if we had like a larger audience, it would kind of get really annoying,
Yeah.
and we'd probably ask them to like don't,
Yeah.
because
oh.
we have other people who want to ask questions too, and we can't get through everybody. So
Hey guys.
that's
Okay.
my
Hey
opinion.
guys. I have a question.
What?
What's your
What's your
question?
opinion on questions?
Let me think about that question for a little bit.
Wow,
Can I ask a question about that question?
What's that question about that question?
we're going in a rabbit hole.
Micah, what's that question about that question?
I forgot. I had a brain fart. Next question. What are your opinions on onions? This was asked by.
Wait, you skipped over one.
Yeah, you skipped over
No,
my
I didn't.
question.
I did not skip
You,
over the
you
one
skipped
about
over.
opinions.
What's your opinion?
Opinions.
What?
What?
Yeah, we just did the opinions one.
Yeah, we just
No, we just
asked.
did
Yeah,
the
we
one
did. You
asking
didn't
more than
answer
one
it.
question.
You didn't answer it.
Oh yeah, you didn't answer it. Answer
Yeah,
it.
Matt, answer.
Okay, so my
This is a
opinion on
podcast, mind you.
Okay. So
Relax.
my opinion on more than and people my opinion on opinions is that it's an opinion and it's up to them, and I think in my opinion that they should be able to have their opinion. Boom. All right, next question.
get Wi-Fi
What are your
anywhere
opinions
you
on
go.
onions? Okay, this is my question. What are your opinions on onions? They're the worst. Onions are
What?
the absolute worst. Their
What?
They're not
texture
the
is
worst.
awful. Their
They're not
flavor
the
is
worst.
awful.
No,
I
what?
hate onions.
Micah, wait,
Onions are the absolute worst.
Micah, have you ever
What?
had onion rings?
Oh, those
No,
are
I'm
so
gluten-free.
good. I love those.
Do you not like onion rings? Onion
I'm
rings?
gluten-free. I've never had them.
Okay.
Oh.
Do you have your gluten-free onion?
No.
Is
They don't
that a
exist.
thing? That
They
has
don't
to be a thing.
exist.
Probably.
I'm looking it up. No, I'm
In the
looking it
world
up.
of gluten-free, onion rings are non-existent. They've never been there to begin with, and when they are complete garbage. So.
Wait, no, I'm looking it up.
Okay,
We
so-
can't gloss over this question. Yeah, there are gluten-free.
Dude, there's gluten-free everything.
Yeah, there's like gluten-free everything, Micah. So don't even.
There's gluten-free rice, but do people eat it? No.
No, that's disgusting.
That sounds like that's like literally saying gluten-free gluten.
That's free. So, but before we go, onions, they're pretty good. They're definitely good in like a burger or a sandwich.
Yeah. I like
No,
I like
they're really
onions.
not. Onions are terrible.
I mean,
Think about the
I don't.
texture. Think about the texture right now and how it would feel in your teeth.
What do you mean? I mean, it's not so bad. Have you
I
ever?
don't mind the texture.
Yeah, have you
I just
ever?
don't really. I'm
though,
not a huge
cutting
fan of
them,
onions, but when fried,
Though
I
the
like
only
them.
thing I'm not a fan of is when you cut onions, it makes your eyes hurt. But I don't cry
mean,
because I'm a real man. I don't
cry.
I'm a
Real men cry, dude. All right, next question.
I'm gonna
please.
eat this
All right,
piece of paper.
we're actually moving pretty quickly. We might have to talk. Yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about secrets in the ending. So.
Poggers?
Do you believe Fortnite is a bad? Oh wait, I just skipped over a question.
Ah,
Also,
spoilers.
if I didn't mention it earlier, the onions question was by Banana Joe. So, and the opinions
Really?
question was by Revived Trash Can. I forgot. This is episode 1. Give us.
Okay,
spare
come on,
us.
Micah.
Yeah, spare
Okay.
us from our.
I'll do my
So,
ASMR.
Revived Trash Can
stop.
asks, "Do you believe Fortnite is a bad game? Explain why or not." I'm
Okay.
gonna answer last.
I can answer
Okay,
first
so
because
wait, Nate.
I answer first because I have an actual. I've been thinking about this question and I have a pretty good answer. So
Same.
I believe that Fortnite is not a bad game, but it's the community. The community is honestly the worst. Now, Fortnite is not a good game. It's a very mediocre game. It's not the best. It rips off a lot of things. They commit dance fraud, which I call it dance fraud. They steal stuff. Like they're not the best game, and they're a mediocre game. If the Fortnite community didn't exist and they were nice, I probably still won't play Fortnite. But the community, oh my god, if this game didn't have the community it did, it would be so much more different. Because Fortnite community is horrendous. It's one of the worst communities on the internet, even the worst.
Yeah, for sure. I completely agree with that. It is. It's the game itself actually isn't awful. Like it looks great, and it like the controls are pretty good, and like the way you maneuver and like the maneuverability. But I completely agree. The community is actually pretty bad.
But the microtransactions. Any game with microtransactions.
Yeah,
that
that's
aren't
true.
Really
It's
that good.
microtransactions are pretty annoying too.
My turn.
Okay, what? Micah, let's
Fortnite bad.
Is that your actual opinion?
Okay, to expand on that, I have actually a really good story about my hatred for Fortnite.
What happened?
Okay, so it's 2018. I am at the end of 7th grade. It's summer. So it's summer of 2018. Literally everyone, like, in my circle is playing Fortnite. It is so annoying how much they talk about Fortnite because the catch is I'm not allowed to play Fortnite. Because of guns. It has guns in it, so I'm not allowed to play Fortnite. I've never been allowed to play a first-person shooter in my life, and I'm pretty glad because they look all gory and bloody, and I don't want to. So, but I'm not allowed to play Fortnite because gun. And then, basically, one by one, every single person, like, in the group was like, I'm playing Fortnite now. Funny. Yo, did you hear about Kevin the Cube? Kevin the Cube, he vibing, though. So... yeah, this got really annoying to hear everyone just talk about playing. And then I believe it was July or August. No, it was August that my mom came home from shopping. I was not in a great place at that time of my life. And she just said, you and brother can play Fortnite now. Go, have some fun. Like, knock yourself out. And me and brother were like, Yeah! And we screamed because we were excited to play Fortnite. So I got it on the Nintendo Switch.
Ew.
And I played it. I know. And I played it my computer
Tragic.
was a potato at the time. So I get Fortnite. I'm so excited because I'm finally getting Fortnite. And my first impressions of my first game, thinking so excited to finally be a part of this community. I'm so excited to be playing Fortnite. I was bored. I ran around the map and got 40th.
Wow.
I was so underwhelmed by it.
So
It's a good thing Fortnite's
For another
free.
solid 6 months, I kept playing the game, trying to tell myself that this game is fun and that I can enjoy it. All my friends have it. I can have a good time. But I just can't get into it. I straight up, Fortnite is just, it makes me sad because it reminds me of a time when all my friends were playing a game and I finally got the game after months of like not being able to, and it was just disappointment. Oh, and the community's bad too, but Nate and Matt already mentioned that.
So
Yeah.
I have another funny Fortnite story from my Fortnite funnies. So
Nice.
I think it's 2 years ago from Christmas. Fortnite's at its peak, and I'm sitting there, and I'm going, you know, I wasn't thinking about Fortnite. I was too busy thinking about the Nintendo Switch I got, and my grandparents come over, and they give us gifts like normally, and I open one of them. And they're like, oh, surprise! And it's a Fortnite shirt. As you can actually point out this shirt in my video.
Oh yeah, there's a shirt
in one of my
your
videos.
You're wearing a
Or
Fortnite
I
shirt.
throw it in the shower. It's a Fortnite shirt that my grandparents got, but I hated Fortnite. So I didn't have the courage to go, this sucks so much, and I threw it in their face and I punched them. No, I couldn't do that. So I just sat there and they're like, oh, why don't you put it on? I'm like, no, please. So
That's rough.
I didn't end up
That's
putting it
rough.
on happily. I didn't put it on, but I still have a Fortnite shirt. It's actually a quite comfy shirt, but I never wear it in public.
Irony.
I only wear it
Yeah.
I only wear it when I'm pajamas. When I need pajamas. So Fortnite.
That's fair. That's fair.
Also another just funny Fortnite story that's short. Matt will vouch for this. Somebody, Torn Hat, who answered some of these questions, is my friend, and he came over to my birthday party and gave me Fortnite gifts.
Yeah, that was
And
funny.
we were
I
beating up
enjoyed
each
that.
other
That was
with
so funny.
and then we were beating up each other with a Fortnite pickaxe.
Yeah,
And then my
it
mom was like,
pretty
"All right, guys, go back to Minecraft." Like,
Yeah.
Mom, we're beating up each other with a Fortnite pickaxe.
Leave us alone.
Yeah, so
Jeez.
stupid. Okay, so next question.
Nice.
All right. After that, our Fortnite funny stories. So that question, I probably mentioned it, but it was by Revived Trash Can. So this one is this is Jonah asking, "What is love?"
Oh, I got it. I'm raising my hand.
Oh, yes,
Ready?
this is gonna be
Ready?
good.
Okay, here we go. What is love? Love is a complex emotion, mix of emotions, behaviors, and beliefs associated with strong feelings of attention, the warmth and perfect for other person. For example, one person might say that he or she loves her dog, loves freedom, or loves God. Baby, don't hurt me no more. Thank you. I'll be here all night.
I love that. That's funny. That was good. I enjoyed
Micah,
that.
what is love? What is love?
Love is love.
Okay, and
I don't think we have
Love
to. I
is
don't
when you
think
get a
anything.
really. Love is when you feel a really strong emotion that you can't ignore with
Towards somebody.
Yes, a person, or so a person. You feel this feeling. Your heart pounds and you get tense and you're scared whenever you're around them. Actually, I'm talking about a crush, aren't I?
I mean, it's
Oops.
basically the same. I mean,
yeah, it's sort of the same. And though
the
love
same
is
thing. It's the same idea. They're both
emotion.
love. It's just
Yeah.
who. It's just whether or not the crush has in love with you.
So-
because you're in love with the crush, but is it the other way around? So that's love.
All right, this one's yet again by Spartacus. Which is heavier, a kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?
Oh, I know.
I don't speak. I have my answer.
I'm gonna
I don't
steal Matt's
speak
answer.
I don't speak international. So can I have a translation to English American, please?
I don't know.
Can someone translate?
It's
No,
Google.
I'm kidding. But in all
dummy.
seriousness, technically, so it's wait. What are we comparing? Feathers to what?
Kilogram of steel versus kilogram of feathers.
The steel. And here's why. Even though they're the same weight, the mass of the steel is greater.
Okay.
Also, I'm probably making a fool of myself. I probably got mass and weight confused. science
Ray's
teachers,
gonna-
if you're watching
Ray-
this,
yeah.
don't kill
Chemistry,
me.
it's pain.
Laura's gonna be mad at you. Not Mike.
Yeah, Micah.
But
My science
anyway,
teacher's gonna get mad at you.
You know what's heavier than you know what's heavier?
What?
Micah.
You know what's
Oh!
heavier than all of this?
Got him.
You know what's heavier than all of this?
If you say me, I'm gonna cry.
My heart.
Oh, good.
Oh.
I thought you were
It's
gonna.
full of. It's full of not. It is
Micah,
full
that
of
doesn't make.
stuff.
It's full of
My
blood.
heart
Alright,
is
next
full of blood vessels and
question.
blood
Full
and
of blood.
organs.
Yeah.
Next
just a lot of
question.
blood. My heart is very heavy.
Please.
All right, next question. This one is by Tornhat. This one's by Tornhat.
Ooh.
What do you think of modern art and the price
Ooh.
that people put onto it?
Ooh. I'm
I am
an
open-
artist. So.
I'm
Yeah, we'll let
open
Nate answer
to
this one.
I'm open to accepting some art is different from others slightly. If you were to put an apple on a table and say sadness and call that your piece, it's sadness. It's just an apple on a table. I could find meaning in that. I could accept the fact that there is in fact an art to just putting an apple on the table and calling it sadness.
Okay.
So,
yeah,
modern art,
the fact that you called it specifically sadness is an art
now
within
selling
itself.
it for $1,000. No.
No.
Okay.
That's
absolutely
dumb.
not.
It's
I'll
just an
probably
apple
pay
on a
like
table.
Shush.
maybe like 50.
Micah. Okay. Mike will pay. And Matt will pay $50 for an apple with sadness on it. So
On a table.
anyway, since I'm an artist, modern art is anything. That's a very complex question because art can be anything.
That's true, it's vague.
Sometimes,
It's very vague.
sometimes TikTok's technically art. So I could say modern art's bad, but that's not fair because like everything is basically categorized as art. But the modern prices, honestly, some of the stuff I've agreed with, I actually agree with because stuff since the age of the internet, people have been able to share their art more easily. Some of it not the great art, and some of it not very appropriate art, but it's still art and still someone's design. But I really think that with interpretation becomes a more wider audience for your art. So I definitely do like when an artist goes like, oh, pay me $20 and I'll sketch your avatar of your choice, and then pay me $50 and I'll ink it, and pay me $70 and I'll color it in completely and send you a copy. So I think that's pretty cool. But
Pay me
really-
$100,000 and I'll
No.
unwatermark it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But anyway, so modern art, the internet has really brought a light to art, but honestly, I can't really categorize modern art because it's technically anything. Like this is art right now. This podcast is art.
Yeah, that's
So,
true. Podcasts you can
Plus,
consider
then
art.
once if you
Music's
take all
art.
the art in the world and even judge it, then there's the whole thing of everyone has different opinions. So someone could say this art's bad, but someone else could say this art's good.
That's true.
So
it's,
really,
it's
so
beauty's
art,
in the eye of the beholder.
yeah. So art is really bad, and that's also a Twilight Zone episode with. It's about like this girl and she gets a bandage on her head and she's ugly. And the twist is that the doctors and people and the whole
Yeah,
society
I saw
is
that one,
ugly.
actually. That was the
and-
only one
I
I
only
saw.
read about that on Wikipedia. I've never seen Twilight Zone. I
And
really,
then it
really
goes
want
like,
to.
basically it do be like that, and basically then she goes away to a reserve full of people like her kind. So basically, go
Alright,
watch
next
the
question.
Twilight Zone. Okay, what? I suggested a question. So.
All right, next question is by Nate for us for some reason. What is better, chicken or beef?
Yeah, what is better, Matt?
Beef.
Chicken or beef?
Beef. Hands down, beef.
Okay,
Beef has
I
more
forgot.
flavor.
I forgot.
Yeah,
I
for
forgot
sure.
about another part of this. What about steak?
Steak,
Steak
hands
is
down.
beef.
Give me a
Yeah,
steak any day.
steak, yeah.
Give me a
If
steak
you
any day.
put a plate of chicken, steak, and beef in front of me, I would take the steak. Steak is so good.
I'll take the
Hands
steak.
down, dude. Steak is amazing.
But honestly, chicken's pretty good too. They're all good.
I mean,
why I
if
asked
it's
that question,
fried, if
though.
it's
They're all
fried, it's
good.
pretty good.
They're all good. Okay, since
Didn't you
I
say in one of your didn't you say in one of your videos when I asked you which was better,
I'm a
chicken or
chicken
beef?
person.
You said
I'm a-
both.
Yeah, I said both. Because I like both.
Nice.
I like
Wise.
cooking. So since I answered the question, I feel like Matt and Micah can answer a question. Can say a question. So I'm gonna. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's like
Alright.
it's like about the telephone. Let me go. My
Alright.
and it's Micah.
Next, Micah. All right, what's
Me?
next, Micah?
Yeah, you said.
Moi.
Yo, question. This could be a question about the two of us, or something.
We don't have much time left, so what's your favorite book?
Oh.
Mine is The Hunger Games.
I don't read. I'm sorry.
Loser!
I don't have a
Loser!
favorite book. I'm sorry.
My
It's
favorite
true.
book. Oh,
I'm not a
God.
nerd.
That's so hard. My favorite book has gotta be The Shining by Stephen King.
For me, it has to be The Hunger Games, the first book, but I love the trilogy as a whole too. And The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes is actually really good, and you should read it.
Oh, Micah reads baby books. Nate reads big boy books. You heard it here.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, Matt, your question. Go.
So I just have to come up with a question?
Yeah, go.
Not a long one though, like how did we meet or something.
Okay, so what's your favorite genre of music? And give me a brief explanation to why.
Lo-fi.
Oh my God.
Lo-fi
he
is
likes lo-fi.
so good. There is so much good lo-fi out there. And I love how lo-fi does not require you to think about the actual artist who made it. You're just like, this is good music, not, oh, it's by Ariana Grande, The Coffee Cup,
Yeah,
so
I
it
see what
has
you're
to be
saying, yeah.
good. I love how lo-fi is about the music. It's not about the person. And I love the sound, and I love how I can just relax and just
That's
vibe
true.
with
Lo-fi
it.
is very
But
relaxing.
before I say my answer, Micah, technically, if you want to go in a loophole, couldn't you say that someone else has a different opinion than yours? And that lo-fi might be good because of the artists. Because, again, it's
Yeah, that could
art.
be fair. That could be fair too. There are different lo-fi artists.
Okay, so
To be honest, I just haven't really looked into many artists, but I like how I can just like it based no matter what the artist actually is.
So I have a couple.
So I just put on the lo-fi playlist on Spotify.
I could say the same. I could actually say the same thing about dubstep, because dubstep specifically, there are amazing dubstep artists out there,
Oh, bro.
and unlike EDM as like a whole, like EDM's kind of similar to pop in terms of like, oh, like this artist is like really popular, so we should listen to him. But when it comes to dubstep, it's not as like popular, but it's still like I
Okay.
just love how like dancey it is.
Okay, so I do like 80s, the genre. Matt does know. 80s music got that synth, got that synthy synth going. I do like
Yeah,
me
dude, the
some of
synths
that.
are really good.
I also really like rap, judging by I made ViewBots. Rap is really
Yeah,
rap is
ViewBots.
really funny because you can do a lot of stuff with rap. Rap's like
Here's my problem with rap. It's very filthy in terms of the lyrics.
No,
'Cause, like
no.
No. Hear me out. Like literally every single, like the popular ones. I'm talking like the popular ones. Here.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
literally every single line is just a curse word.
yeah,
It's just
but
like
I
bleep,
like
bleep, bleep,
I
bleep,
like
bleep,
I
bleep,
like
bleep,
Like
good-
pretty
I
much,
like-
if you just
bleep.
like the entire song just might as well just be a giant bleep.
Okay,
tone.
so I like rap, not the just cursing every single time. I like rap when it has meaning, and rap when someone uses rap as a funny way. ViewBots, download Real Industries. So, podcast.
Moral of the story:
All
don't
right,
listen to
We have
Nate.
2 more questions, guys. It's 9. We can get through this. We have 2 more questions. So, Dead Trash Can asks, Revived Trash Can. He changed his name. What do you love and hate about Among Us?
Ooh. Okay.
Like
Matt,
the
you
game.
first.
So let
The
me
game?
So let me just state something real quick.
I want to see what Nate
It's
has
not
to say
my. It's
first.
not okay. So I'll just go mine. But anyway, do this time recording. I can say this because I'm an owner. This time recording, we just finished our Among Us videos, which
Yes. They were so
probably won't be out by the time this podcast is out. But so this
So
is
don't spoil
so
it too
yeah.
much,
So
then.
this is right after the recording. But so
I was the imposter twice.
Okay, so Micah, no spoiling. So, Among Us. Among Us is a very cheap game, even free on iPhone, but let's face it.
And Android.
And Android, whatever.
Can't forget about
Android.
the actual.
Whatever.
Hey,
One of
Excuse
our
me.
questions.
Yes.
Okay, here, I have a question right now. What's better, Apple or Android?
Android.
Okay.
Quality control.
Hands down, Android.
Why?
Because Android is definitely a lot more configurable. B is much cheaper, and C, I actually don't have a C.
Micah,
Okay.
why do you like
A-
I might have a. I'll probably come up with a C.
A,
eventually.
a much cleaner UI and easier to control. B, a very reliable, not really type to brick your phone because Google decided to kill it.
Excuse
kind of
me.
phone.
Okay,
And
back up,
C-
back up,
Okay,
back
okay,
up,
okay,
back up.
back up.
Did you just say not vulnerable to breaking your phone?
Dude, I've had okay, so actually, I'm gonna say it now. Android is better than Apple. It's
Thank you.
cheaper, and it's just better all around. But
Hey, dude, I have a glass back, and mine's only 400.
I have this phone that I've had for about 2 years now. I haven't had a case on it this entire 2 years. I've dropped it at least
why? Why
dropped
wouldn't you put a case on your phone?
I've dropped it at least 40 times, and there's not even a single scratch on this thing. Apple, if you drop your phone on like some freaking pillows, it'll shatter. So.
And get this, the only places that are allowed to repair Apple devices are them themselves, so they can overcharge, and they do overcharge because that's natural.
So expensive.
It's overpriced.
But it's just so much more reliable.
What?
Like I tried, and also
reliability,
the software makes
that's
sense.
debatable.
Why is there a back button on the Android?
Because
so
why?
You can go back. Where's their back button? You freaking.
Why is there a backspace button?
Yeah. Would you rather
on computers?
Let me give you a question, Micah. Would you rather swipe, double tap, or swipe to go up to your apps that you have
Fun
opened?
fact. Hey, guys. Hold on.
Explain that better.
Okay. So would you rather?
Did I mention I just came up with two things.
What?
On Android, you could do either. And
yeah.
So it's dependent on your lifestyle. And guess what? Android devices have the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack.
Guess what? Android
Where's
device.
your headphone jack? Where's your home button, Micah?
And get this. And a
here's
fingerprint
the
reader.
question.
And a fingerprint reader.
The Android doesn't actually have buttons.
Yeah,
it just has these touch things.
It has virtual buttons.
Oh, also,
yeah, actually,
Micah.
There is buttons.
Micah, sorry, let me just unlock my phone real quick. What's this? You don't have a grid pad that you can just swipe a pattern? Oh, too bad for you. Basically, Android's better, and Micah has horrible taste in phones.
No, I don't.
Agreed. All right, let's go to the next question before we waste time on this.
So back to Among Us.
Hey, don't just cut it off there. I have my reasons for liking iPhone. Because it just feels more reliable.
Because your family is an
feels
iPhone
like it's going
family. That's
it'll work when I touch it, and it looks way better to the eyes.
What do you mean it works?
Listen, Micah.
It might not be worth $1,000.
Get this.
But it certainly
remember when I just said?
Remember
when I just said that Android's customizable? If you want your Android UI to be cleaner, then just make it look cleaner.
Okay.
You can do that on Android.
Knockoff for their phone, then.
Okay, so
what?
I was in the same boat as Micah. I used to love Apple because my family is very Apple.
I don't love Apple. Their Macs are garbage.
I was Apple. I was an Apple man once. I liked Apple until Mac came into my life. And I was like, yo, you using your stupid MacBook with your trackpad, bro? Check out this epic Windows.
Hey, I used the trackpad until like 2 months ago, okay?
Yeah, check out this Windows. And then he opened me up to the whole world of Windows, which is amazing. If you want to talk about better than Apple, but Windows is 100% better than Apple. But that's not the point.
Fifth cut.
But basically, and then Matt told me about how Android good was, and I didn't have a phone previously, so my first phone my first phone was Android, and holy crap! Before I had an iPhone 5, dude, Android is so much cleaner, so much better. I honestly
way more customizable.
Yeah, way more customizable. Like
has a fingerprint reader.
Yeah, and like there's so much cool stuff.
I have an iPhone 6s. It has a fingerprint reader.
And and Micah, you can like the little app bubble thingies that you can put all your apps in. You can even color code them.
Oh, you mean folders?
Why would I color code them?
Because it's Well, what does Apple have? Apple doesn't have color coding. I don't matter if I never use it. Apple doesn't have it.
Dude, Android, you can do literally everything you want.
Hey, we can agree to disagree.
All right,
That's
fine.
why there's a 50-50 split on who
Post your
uses Android
opinions
and who
in the
uses
comment
Apple.
section below of this YouTube video if you're watching the YouTube video.
Yes, comment below on YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Which is better, Apple or Android?
Okay, so back to Among Us.
We're wasting time.
I was back to Among Us. Among Us is a very fun game. Among Us has been out for actually a really long time. Now,
when? Let me check when.
2018. 2018.
Okay, you just checked. Okay.
Okay, so Among Us is a very fun game, especially with a lot of people.
Yes.
Basically,
yes.
The TLDR, there's an imposter. They try to sabotage and kill everybody. It's very fun because it's very psychological because it turns your friends against you. So Micah
pretty much
is Hannibal Lecter. Micah be like Hannibal Lecter over here and straight up lie to everybody and be the most manipulative person I've ever seen in my entire life. And I would have never seen this unless he's played Among Us.
Guys. Long story short, Among Us brings out the evil in you.
Among Us does bring out the evil in you. And it's really funny to just see, like, it's just everyone's arguing. And then...
Also, moral of the story, if I'm playing Among Us with you guys, listen to me.
Yeah, no.
Just listen to me.
So, basically, it's really funny to see Micah... and Micah is the imposter. He tells everyone that I did something. Everybody votes me. Then I get kicked off the ship and not imposter. And Micah's just sitting there, a grin on his face, like his snickering.
Yes, I deafen myself and I just tell my viewers.
Yeah, and he's
y'all are idiots.
And Micah screams at you if you disagree him. He goes, why did you disagree with me? You're not supposed to disagree. That's basically what he sounds like. And so Among Us is a very fun party game. It's basically that alien game from Jackbox, but like better. So
100 billion times better.
Okay, Mike.
Among Us? Well, it's basically my favorite game right now. I'm like playing it all the time. I'm basically addicted to it. So, but I would say something that, like, since they're not probably going to fix anything since they're done updating the game, I feel like the main problem is I'm not sure how replayable it's going to be in a month. Just because there's like 3 maps, no more than 10 people. I'm already learning everything I can do on the first map, and I'm getting so efficient. And I'm not really learning much of the imposter since the imposter comes, 1 out of every 5 times. So I'm not getting much practice with the imposter, meaning I always end up losing with the imposter, but almost always winning as a crewmate because I'm just learning everything in there. I can do like every single task except like clear the shield and maybe like weapons very efficiently. Oh, and the stupid card swiping one. I hate the card.
Okay, so
yeah, that was so finicky.
What I like
I think that the game is going to struggle with replayability in 2 months.
So I
maybe
like
a month.
This game, how you could pick it up maybe a year later, grab your friends, and have a good time.
It's like one of those party games.
Pretty much more than half the people on Nate's server bought Among Us.
Yeah, so we all play Among Us.
Matt, what is your opinion?
Dude, Among Us, I agree with Nate. Like, it's one of those games that and with both of you actually, like, if you constantly play it, like, it will get, like, really boring because there's nothing new. However, if you, like, play it sporadically, then that's how you can get it, like, really fun because it's one of those games that's amazing with your friends, although it's really kind of not that fun with, like, random strangers, but with your friends, it's so fun. So, yeah, if you're thinking about getting Among Us, I highly recommend it, but only really consider getting the Steam Steam edition.
Yeah, phone you can't even go up and down or left and right. You just go, like, 2 degrees.
No, you can go up and down, left and right. No, you can go oh, well, yeah, the controls on phone. No, but you didn't let me finish. What my opinion is that if you're thinking about getting the game on Steam, if you have, like, a good group of friends, then, yeah, definitely go for it. But if not, honestly, just play on the mobile edition if you don't really have that many friends that would be
online everyone's like, where, it was orange, kills orange, where, orange was not the imposter.
So I'm not saying don't play the game. I'm just saying don't pay for it if you don't have that many friends that play it.
So, yeah,
next question, good?
Alright, yep, next question.
Alright, this is the last question tonight, and it comes from Revived Trash Can. He asked a lot of questions, thank you. How long will you make podcasts for?
Until we get bored of this.
Yeah,
exactly.
Or I go to college. Honestly, or I go to college.
Yeah, basically, and then when Matt and Micah go to college, then I will go and take over the podcast. Just like
and then it'll be
and then every single episode, and when Micah and Matt are gone, I will just salute them. We'll have a 10-second moment of silence for Micah and Matt. But maybe we could do the podcast. Maybe we could do the podcast in college because if you just have a quiet place.
Ha! In college, you don't have like a schedule at all.
Yeah, so maybe.
Yeah.
Micah's probably gonna go to like freaking Florida Main College.
You mean Florida State University?
No, Florida Main College. You know all those Florida men doing them crazy things? One time, the first time I went to Florida, someone was selling a motorized lawnmower.
Someone was cutting a watermelon hole on the beach.
Yeah, no, like it was a lawnmower, but like they made modifications, so this thing goes hyper fast. Like
Oh, really?
everyone
those,
in
yeah, I've
everyone
seen
in
those on, like,
Florida
TV
is
shows.
basically like funny and crazy, and honestly, it's hot
Amazing.
there. It's hot there, and I like it. And one day maybe I'll just go knock on Micah's door one day when I go
Maybe.
to Florida.
Well, when you visit, you're like on the opposite coast, so.
I just like yeah, Matt, Mike, I'm going to Florida. Just like 3 days later. Hey,
We
Mike,
also
I'm at
have
your
one
door.
bonus, guys. We also have a bonus question that we didn't mention.
bonus!
This one is a paraphrased version of PBS Kids question.
Oh yeah, it was.
And he asks, "Who are we featuring first?"
Yeah, okay, here's something we want to do with this podcast. We want to have guests. We
Yeah.
want to have special guests featured
Yeah.
from this podcast.
Yeah.
And we're probably not going to choose, but feel free to just ask if you want to appear on this week's podcast. And if we don't have another person lined up, we'll tell you, sure. Because after this episode,
Join
we're going to
Nate's
try to
Discord
start
server.
featuring more people
Yeah.
on here.
And then,
It's going to be really fun.
so yeah, basically,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna invite Tornhat first. 'Cause
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
he
well-
like
designed
me. Yeah.
He designed
so,
a really cool album cover.
So
so-
yeah, so like me, he's also an
Pretty
artist.
Sadly, we're not using it though,
He's a better artist than me, probably, but
and he's 100% better than me.
he's
'cause I
also
can't art.
older.
Apart from that,
he's also older than me, so technically,
I don't.
yeah, he is. He's older than me, man.
No,
Did you not know
that's
that?
that's why you're saying he's a better artist is because of that.
No, I'm not saying that's solely because he's a better artist. I'm just saying
No, but
he's
that's
also
part of the
older than
reason.
me. So Matt can't art. I made Matt art a while
I
back.
can music art.
Yeah, but that's
I can
stupid
art and audio wise.
Music art's
I'm the guy.
stupid. Yeah,
Fun fact, I'm the guy
run
who's
into
mixing
Kevin.
this
I'm gonna run
podcast.
in Kevin's room and scream, "Music is an art."
Okay.
Just run now.
Okay, all right. Is everyone answered?
Yeah, we answered.
Yes.
All right, that's
so we
the
are,
final question. But before we go, we wanted to do this segment where we basically tell you guys a little teaser of what's to come. Matt, you go first. What are some
All right.
projects you're planning of releasing in the coming month or so, like the next couple weeks or so?
I mean, you could probably expect just more music on my YouTube channel, and potentially there is a Micah, not a Micah video. Sorry, I don't know why I said that. There will be a as we mentioned, the Among Us video that's coming out on my gaming channel. So be sure. Yeah, so they're just generally more music is gonna expect more music to appear on that channel.
All right, for me, expect some gaming to be coming soon. I recorded, of course, Among Us is going to be coming soon, but I did you know how I did Baby Raging in Chess Online? Well, I did Baby Raging in Chess Online too, but this time I'm going to have a coach. So a couple
Ooh.
weeks ago, I recorded with my friend, and he basically is really good at chess. He checkmates me all the time. And we recorded a video where I practiced against him, and he showed me some of his moves. I totally checkmated him, not clickbait. Other than that, I don't really have much planned because, to be honest, I've been struggling to feel some inspiration. So, you, Nate?
I have a video coming out. I'll reveal to you a part of it. Basically, expect another 3 a.m. video with Belle Delphine. That's all I'm gonna say. Thank you, and thank you for watching the ViewBots podcast. Make sure to subscribe.
Thank you for watching the BotCast. Thank you for listening. Be sure to tune in to next week's episode. Episodes come out Sundays at noon Eastern time.
Guys, I know how we should send off every episode.
What?
You know what we're named after?
Viewbots?
Micah uses ViewBots if you don't know, so I'll spell it out for you.
A very, very, very slow.